This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back, and this time we got a slightly different video as recommended by my better half. And she said, Ichiban, you're running out of content to do. I said, I don't know, but she said, don't worry, I've got an idea for you. How about you do your top 10 favourite wrestling figures in your collection? And I thought, what a video. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know I'm a bit of a wrestling mark. I have lots of wrestling jokes and in-jokes in the videos. So it should come as no surprise to you, I'm a little bit of a wrestling fan. My addiction to wrestling goes up and down, up and down. Currently, it's on a bit of a down, although I am enjoying AEW. But all through my life, I've collected wrestling figures. And, you know, one reason or another, I sold them, bought some more, sold them. Anyway, I got a little bit of a collection. I've tried to sell off a lot of them, but I just kept a few of my favourites. And I thought, you know what? Let's show you my top 10 favourite figures. They're going to range from a bit of TNA, AEW to the old WWE. So strap in, enjoy. Here comes number 10. Number 10. So up first, here we go. We got ourselves our TNA Wrestling Jeff Hardy. So, Jack specific, which means unfortunately it's not in scale. These are all monster figures. They're all the same size, which is why it's so low down on the list. Why do I like this one? It's got a cheeky t-shirt. He's got his face paint and his makeup as per he was in TNA. And I like the box design here. And I particularly like if you see the logos on the front and on the sides. So they are all glow in the dark. Or certainly they were at the time. So if you turn the lights on and then it all absorbed the light and then it glue in the dark. Glue in the dark? Glow in the dark. You know, I really like that. I thought it made it a unique figure, and which is why I kept it in my collection. Number 9. Next up, we've got our ringside exclusive CM Punk from his days in ECW after he left Ring of Honor. So I really like this figure for several reasons. I like the packaging. If you take a look at the packaging, it's the red with the CM Punk logo on the top. Ringside collectibles always do the interesting packaging, so I do like that. And his attire's authentic for what he actually wore, which is unusual for Mattel, because at Mattel they just don't care about authenticity. They just do whatever's cheapest, in my opinion. Obviously, some of the tattoos are not on there, so you ain't got no Pepsi one because of copyright reasons. But I do like that you get the ECW original belt, the microphone, the t-shirt. But what I don't like about it is his face. I mean, honestly, that's what CM Punk actually looks like. Who's that guy? I'm not too sure. But, you know, it makes number 9 on my list because, you know, I like the attention to detail in this. Number 8. Moving on, we got ourselves a defining moments figure. It is The Undertaker in his classic ministry outfit. I really like the packaging again on this. I think it makes an awful lot to a figure if the packaging's pretty good. So you got the typical defining moments logo on the side. He is the man himself. And on the back we've got the Undertaker symbol, which I quite like because it means you can see the figure from behind. All the information. Really, Mattel splashed out telling you all about the Undertaker there. No detail whatsoever. The figure itself, I think it's got a pretty good face scan. I do like the beard. I wish I could grow something like that. That'd be pretty awesome. But I really like the attire, and they've actually gone all out. And I don't think you can see it very well in the packaging, but there is the Undertaker cape there. I really like that figure. Again, attention to detail means so much to me when I rank a figure. So there's that one. Moving on. Number 7. For number 7, we got the man himself returning. It's CM Punk. It's one of the original Elite packaging, as you can see. Why do I like this one so much? Well, it has a personal feeling for me. So I fell out with wrestling, sort of wasn't interested, started watching wrestling again, discovered CM Punk, thought he was an absolute legend, and I decided to buy this figure from Amazon. And lo and behold, it ended up being quite a rare one and worth a fortune now, which certainly was last time I checked. He's got his traditional CM Punk, Chicago, Illinois sort of star attire on there. Best in the world t-shirt. Again, packaging is a standard Elite packaging here. We've got some information about the man. If you want to read that, feel free. Then was the other ones in collections. Oh dear. I think we came off a well. Although I really like that one, which is the NWO Kevin Nash figure. But my goodness, he's a lot of money. Things I like the attire. I like the tattoo bases on here. We got the t-shirt. It's a cloth t-shirt. You don't often see those. But I tell you, what I'm not a fan of is, again, who's that guy there? Because that's certainly not CM Punk. So, I like it more than the other one. It's a bit more authentic to what he looks like nowadays. So, what's next? Number 6. Almost at the halfway mark now, we've got ourselves none other than the legend, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. But it's not just any Randy Savage, it's the NWO for life Randy Savage. Again, a ringside exclusive. I love the way that they seem to get the best figures over there. Being in the UK, these are quite hard to come by. You have to get them from Amazon or import them directly, and God knows what condition they're in. But got this one straight from Amazon. I absolutely marked out that I got it. I'm a big fan of the NWO, love it or hate it. I lived through it. I remember watching TNA after Cartoon Network on the old cable. If you're in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, massive fan. Love the packaging, NWO logo on there. It's a flashback collection because obviously he was a legend at the time. On the side, we've got the man himself and the details and all the cool little accessories you get with it. On the back, we've got some details about Randy Savage and the NWO. And you can pause it and read it if you want. And all the way around here, I love the attire. I love the t-shirt. I love the NWO. The glasses, the hat. I think this is an absolutely cracking figure. I do like some of the other NWO figures that Ringside Collectible did, but this was the first one, the OG. It's got a prime position in my collection. So what's up next? Number 5. And we're at the halfway mark, and what better way to celebrate that with the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Here we go, it's the Bret Hart, and it's the Ultimate Edition. There's been loads of different Bret Hart figures over the years. My personal favourite is the Ultimate Edition, because of all the gimmicks you get with it. I'm loving the t-shirt, the glasses with like the hologram sort of feature on. I don't know if you can see that there. And you can take his jacket off and take his arms off and put his wrestling arms on. You could do that sort of thing if you like. 6 hands. Do you need 6 hands? Of course you need 6 hands because of the excellence of execution. And of course, we got the 3 different heads, so let's have a closer look. We got the open mouth one, we got the smiling one, and we got the Montreal face where he's not so happy there. Wink, wink. Looking at the packaging, very basic on this side. We've got a picture here, and it's just in case you don't believe who he actually is. We got Bret Hart there. I really like this figure. I really like the work that Mattel are doing with the Ultimate Editions. I feel that they go above and beyond. I mean, the price does represent that, but this is one of my favourite Elites. By Elites, I mean Ultimate Editions. So, on to number 4. Number 4. And here we go, number 4, it's another Elite, but it's a fan-exclusive edition or some silly name like that. It basically means it's an Amazon exclusive. From what I understand, there was a poll on which figure they were going to make, and people voted for Jeff Hardy, and here he is in all his ultimate glory. So it's the sort of attire around when he was feuding with CM Punk for the WWE Championship. Again, maybe I'm biased here. It's the sort of time I started watching wrestling again. I really loved it. I like this figure. I'm loving the 2 faces there. I think they're very accurate face scans. Let's have a closer look. There it is. And he's got the open mouth one, which is my favourite. Class t-shirt because he always wore his vest, and he's got 4 hands. You've got the pointing one when he does his little gimmick, whoo, Jeff Hardy, all that. Anyway, and it comes with a belt. I'm a big fan of a belt. If they chuck a belt in with a figure, I'm all over it. On the side of the packaging, we got Jeff Hardy, and there we go, doing the Swanton Bomb. Fan takeover. I knew it was something like that, and there he is when he finally won the belt and slowly took a decline in his personal life. But we don't think about that. We think about Jeff Hardy. We absolutely love the charismatic enigma. Massive fan of that figure. But what's next? Number 3. We're in the top 3 now, and of course it's got to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? It's Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it's the ringside exclusive figure. There have been a lot of Stone Colds that came before him and after him, but personally I think this is the better face scan of the ones that are out there. It's the bionic red net with his red detailing on his vest. Let's take a closer look there, which I really like. It came with 2 belts as well. As already said, I'm a mark for belts, and this one came with 2. The redesigned WWE Championship, and of course the Stone Cold Smoking Skull belt. I absolutely loved it. The packaging, again, being a ringside exclusive, was high quality here. We got the rattlesnake skin at the top with the 316. On the side, we've got some more rattlesnakes and the man himself. And on the back, it gave you all the details about Stone Cold. I really like this figure because it was one of the first times in my memory, of course, that you get the Smoking Skull belt. Again, I got it from Amazon super cheap, and then all of a sudden it became really hard to come by. It's a real treasure in my collection, and I like it an awful lot. What would be number 2? Number 2. And we're finally at number 2, and who have we got here? Of course, it's the game, Triple H. Another Ultimate Edition. I think they're amazing series. I love all the gimmicks and stuff you get with it. So, Triple H here. I ain't the biggest fan of the wrestler himself, but you cannot deny that this figure is absolutely awesome. We got ourselves the 3 figure heads. We got this one, we got the shouty one, and then we got the hat one for where he's wearing that flat cap backwards. 6 hands, of course you need them, because it's the game. And we got ourselves the chainmail he wore for a short period of time when he was trying to rip off Scott Steiner. And we got ourselves a sledgehammer, the water bottle, which he's going to spit everywhere, and a belt. You know how I feel about the belt. It's an awesome figure, great head scan. On the side, we've got Triple H as always. And there we go. We got him wearing that chainmail. He dropped that gimmick super fast. And there he is again. I love the Ultimate Editions. I can't wait to see what comes out next. So that's number 2. The question is, what's number 1? But before that, let's get into some honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. Number 1. And we did it, we actually made it to number 1, and here we go. My overall Mega Deluxe favourite figure in my collection is Jeff Hardy, Elite Series 71. Now, I've got loads of reasons why I love this one. Firstly, my girlfriend got it me a couple of Christmases ago. I absolutely love it. It was a complete surprise. I marked out. I was so amazed when I got it. It's also one of the first figures to get the true FX face scan, which means it actually looked like the figure themselves. And my goodness, it's a basic Elite figure. It means it's not overpriced. Well, debatable. But it actually has 3 heads. That's absolutely unheard of. Normally, if you want 3 heads and different looks and stuff, you got to go to the Ultimate Edition and chuck an extra tenner on it. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I think the face scans are unbelievable. You got 3 different sets of face paint, one partially painted. You got the pink attire, which I think is always Jeff Hardy all over. We've even got ourselves the towel at the back, which I think he stole from Raven, but that's another story. And 2 sets of hands. How this isn't an ultimate figure is absolutely beyond me. Also in the collection with these figures, nobody wants them. But ultimately, I mean, check out that. It's just awesome. He's a charismatic enigma through and through. So that was my top 10 list of wrestling figures in my collection. Again, they're just my personal opinions, so don't take it personally. I'd love to know what your top 10 favourite figures are. Put them in the comment section below. I love reading them. If you enjoyed the video, give it a cheeky thumbs up. Means more people can see it. It's out the box. It's not what my channel normally does. But if this does well, maybe I'll do some more wrestling figure reviews and things like that. I've also could do other reviews of cool figures I've got. I'm looking around my little office and I can see a few little gems that I'm sure you'd like to see. If you enjoyed it, press the subscribe button. The more subscribers, the more happy it makes me. You know, I'm aiming to get to 1,000 one day. I'm on about 270 at the moment, and it absolutely means the world to me that you've all engaged with my content. Hopefully this won't put people off. Yes, I do know wrestling's fake, so no need to put that in the comments. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe. You know what I'm going to say. Look after yourself, take care of the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.